Welcome, good morning, how is everybody? Doesn't anybody see what's going on in my apartment? Look at this light. Once the light shines in, okay, the energy of that light, if that energy is able to receive me, why is it not able to receive my mind? I feel the heat on the radiator within my mind, but if you take a look, this light that I have above me, I don't know if you can see it now, but 15 minutes ago, before I did this video, it was moving all over the room. What I want to bring up right now is sets of numbers. Now this set of number has to be done on the left as the right. One of the reasons for that is the pendulum that is over here. Look, no matter what we do, I'm always here. It's here, and it's here, and it's here, and it's here. But it's always over here. In the pyramid, it sticks out this way, at the same time as it drags down. Do you see the way the N letter is, or the V letter, the way it's created? All our letters create something more. So what I want to show you is when we start at 1, when you count 1 to 5, which gives you 1 plus 5 is 6, which creates your 6 dice, it only adds up to 15. When I add 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that equals to 40. 11 to 15 equals 65. At 11 to 15, this becomes part of the moon connected to the egg. This is also 11. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5. It's A and E. A and E recreates E and F. P to T creates your 90. 1, 2, third cycle. 4 times 15 seconds in the clock. 2015, the end of the world. X and O is over here. X and V, 22nd and 24th president, because the X is 24 and the V, the 5, equals to the 22. 22 and 5 is 27 red. 10x and 24 is 34. 34 and 27 is 61, the one spirit of light right here, 1 and 6. 90 is the geometrical tree when you add up. 9, 18, 27, 36 is 90. And when you run all the way down, when you come to 41, this is your Monopoly board. 5, 1, and 4 is the AB light. The two worlds get the single light, it's divided. When we add it up and we get to over here, this is where Venus steps in. 415, AD, DNA, DNA strand, the electronic world. 86 to 91, which is planet of spirit, equals 440, Barack Obama. 446 stands for 0, stands for Israel. So when you do this on two sides, it becomes 88. 91 on one side, 91 on the other. Spirit is for 91, the spirit planet of 88. Rolex, Lorex, same thing, says gold in French. So this is how you would do it on two sides of the scale. 115, you end up with 440, you end up with 91. 4 times 91 is 364 days. 4 times 440 is 1760. 4 times 40 is 160. And 1600 is 1760. Add on 16 more is 1776. Why do we add on 16 more? Because that's how it all began, attached the beginning to the end. You can look at it a lot of ways. On the other side, this is pi. Pi, 3.1415. Okay, before we go to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. Inside the middle position, the 9, when you multiply it by 3, where 5 would normally go, would be 15. 1 plus 5 is 6, would be 666. This is pi. All these numbers have to do with pi. What does it do with pi? 1. I have to turn this over for a second and take a look. Okay, this becomes the first 72 numbers. What I actually did with this, and I'm not going to explain the whole thing because it's too small to show on my screen, is I multiply by 3, I multiply by 4, nothing else. 3 and 4 does everything. I'll go 2 and 1 to fill in, because in the one world, after you multiply, add in the one world. Or after you multiply by 3, add in the 2 world, because 1 and 2 on the dice are the only 2. Anyways, that was a fool's health. Shanghai noon, the gold rush. There was again another bombing in a train station. Candlestick Park is coming apart. What I'm trying to show you here is, I don't know where I got these numbers from. I should have looked at it a little bit closer, but our numbers must be multiplied and then put into the dog pound to be recreated in the 3 and the 4. The prism of this world. The prism within one's mind. Does this look like the Great Britain flag? Does this look like the African flag? Okay? If you really want to know what it is, it's 2 triangles that came together that creates the Mars sandbox. These 2 fill in, which are the bridges between each side. The pendulum goes in the center and swings. Unless it's your body, okay, these become your hips and the exterior becomes your legs. This is a D and a V. It's also creating the R, and it comes out of the deck of cards. DVR. D4, V4, R9. 4, 4, and 9 is 8, and 9 is 17. Connecting of the 7th gate. V22 and D4 is 26 of the dog pound. Together, it creates 52. The dog pound in the heart of man. Man's heart. Somehow they put a splinter inside of each other, splitting each side. You notice there's a point here, but now there's a point here and a point here. Once this cuts into this, and this one cuts into this, it becomes like a W on each side. The V creates the W. This over here, if you ever look at the queen when you're playing the game of chess, she's got this at the top. The king has something else, the crown. Why is it the crown? Because it goes round and round inside the sandbox. The sandbox of Mars, of the prism that we live on, 3rd planet and 4th planet, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. Yeah.